Beloved brothers and sisters, there was a time 3 blind men were taken to the zoo to see an elephant. And since they could not see, they were to feel the elephant with their hands. The first one was taken to the elephant. That one felt the trunk of the elephant, that is the long nose. And that one shouted, "Oh, how like a pipe an elephant looks like." And the second blind man was taken to the elephant, and that one felt the stomach of the elephant. And that one shouted, "Oh my God, an elephant looks like a ball." Another one, the third one, was taken to the elephant, and that one felt the limbs of the elephant, the legs and the hands of the elephant. And the one shouted, "Wow, an elephant looks like a tree." Now, among the 3 of them, who actually got what an elephant looks like? None. Because they were able to feel the elephant from their different perspectives. There are usually different perspectives to one story or one event. In the gospel, when Jesus healed the man, the first reaction or perspective was that of amazement. They have never seen something like this before. And that may make them to believe and have faith in Jesus. And the second reaction was, "Oh my God, this one is bad. He must have done this with the power of the evil one." And that was a different perspective, which we may term a negative perspective to one story and one event. Now, the first people had a positive one, and eventually that may have led to their conversion and increase in faith. And the second people had a negative one, decline in their faith and loss of faith. 2 different sets of people seeing the same thing in different ways. And that's exactly how we have in life, in real life situations. People see things from different perspectives. And the perspectives from which people see things may manifest their inner disposition. Like some people are destructively critical. It may manifest what they have in mind and what they have inbuilt in them, like stored anger, stored jealousy, rancor, and a lot of the vices they have in them. And some people see things also from a positive point of view. Even if they are going to be critical, they are constructively critical about things. It also shows the inner disposition of people who have goodwill, kindness, compassion in them. And that manifests in the way they see things, and sometimes in the way they talk about them, and in the way they act in reality. We have to ask ourselves these questions. How do we really see things? And does the way we see things manifest our inner dispositions? Are we on the side that usually like to see things from the positive point of view? Or do we really belong to the people who, out of anger, jealousy, rancor, stored animosity, would always want to see things from the negative point of view? Even if when that is coming from somebody who is doing things with every good amount of intention, good intention. I tell you a story of two people that were really quarreling. And two of them are what we might call good Christians because they belong to the parish council, the pastoral council of the parish. So they are two people well respected. And whenever they come for the parish meeting, when one person says something, the other one will always raise his hand and say oppose. That is opposing to the intention or to whatever that person said. And when the other person will say something, the other one, whether it is coming from a good intention or good, or the person will come up and say, oppose, I am opposing what he's saying. And one day, one of them was sleeping while they were at meeting. And one got up and made his contribution or suggestion of what he wanted to be effected in the parish. As he was about to sit down, the other one who was sleeping woke up and saw him sitting down. So eventually, he raised up his hand and wanted to say something. And they told him, this man that stood up really did not say anything. He only got up and stretched himself because he was getting tired of sitting down. And that one said, even his standing up, I am opposing it. So it is not about what he said. It is not about what his good intention is. But whatever he does, because he's my enemy, because I do not have a good intention about him, because I have a stored anger in me and jealousy, it is opposed. It must not be done. And that was exactly what Jesus was facing during his time. Whatever good he did for the people who were against what he was doing that out of the power of the evil one and should be condemned for it. And when we really do not take care of our inner dispositions and try to right our wrongs, and then we begin to manifest them in what we do and what we say, it also affects what we believe. And that is why in the first reading, notwithstanding what God has done for the people of Israel, they went back and began to worship idols. And then Hosea was saying, God was speaking through the mouth of the prophet Hosea, condemning what they are doing and what they are believing, because it is manifesting their bad disposition from within, with which they manifest in the things they believe. So let us try the much we can. Whenever the gospel is preached like this, it is for all of us, for me, also for you. Not that we are preaching for this person or we are preaching for that person. Like people would say, how I wish this my girlfriend or this my boyfriend would have been here to hear what the priest is saying. While you are there and you are not taking in what the priest is saying or what the preacher is saying. The word of God is for all of us to examine ourselves and know where we are going wrong and try to right our wrongs.